Do you want to get your transmission looking brand new without spending a ton of money? In this video, I'm going to show you how you can get professional results with just a few things from your local hardware store. Let's go. Welcome back. If you're new to the channel, I'm Matt. Let's go ahead and get started on refreshing this transmission, making it look new again. Everything you'll see in this video is cheap, easy to find, and there's no fancy equipment needed. I'll walk you through step by step so you can get a durable factory finish on your transmission. Let's take our Zep Industrial Purple Degreaser. Just give this thing a good hose. We'll just hose this thing down. Now that the Zeps has had a moment to soak, let's go ahead and power wash it. Next thing I'm going to do is remove some of the things that we don't necessarily need. We're going to remove this bracket, this automatic start-stop pump, and anything else that won't mess up with our project. So let's get after it. We'll toss our bolts back into their holes so that way we don't end up clogging these threads up. Keep us from having to do more work such as chasing the threads down the line. And ladies and gentlemen, inaccurate torque readings. We don't want that. Now that we have the brackets removed that we don't necessarily need, and the transmission is nice and degreased, where you going? Where you going? Let's go ahead and mask this thing off. I'm going to mask off some of these areas that I don't want painted, such as this little cap, this little plastic cover, keep water and dirt out from the transmission, and all of my sensors, anything we don't want painted. We have the transmission all nice and masked off. Now let's go ahead and we'll lay down a couple light coats of self-etching primer. We're going to use some Duplicolor Automotive self-etching primer. We'll go ahead and put down a couple coats of this, give it a little bit of time to dry. We'll move on to the next step. Let's get after it. That's one way to do it. All right, attempt number 2, now that the first can blew up in my face, let's finally get some self-etching primer on this transmission. Hopefully this one doesn't blow up. We've let the transmission flash off for a couple minutes, so let's go ahead and apply another coat. I've given the self-etching primer about 30 minutes to flash off. Now we're going to paint this with some engine enamel ceramic, a silver color. Give it that factory look. We'll toss on 2 coats of this. See if we can make this one not explode. Perfecto. The transmission is looking good. Been about 15 minutes since we applied the first coat. It's nice and dry to the touch, but we need to add a couple more coats just to make this a nice bright silver. So let's keep applying. All right, let's get another coat down, boys and girls. We are ready for our final coat of silver. We're going to do just one more, just to brighten it up, make it just pop. Just a touch more. And the instructions say 3 coats, last coat, medium wet. So let's go ahead and do that. Medium wet, you say? Now that the color has flashed off, let's go ahead and lay down some clear. We're gonna do a couple coats, and on the last coat, we'll go a little wet with it for that extra shine, like the glare off my forehead. Let's go. All right, let's see if we can not screw this one up too. Squeeze, pull. All right, let's go. And you're probably wondering, why add a coat of clear? Well, that's so this paint job doesn't get all messy from spills. There's going to be breakages in the car in which oil will come out, coolant, all that stuff. We want to be able to wipe it up pretty easily and get it looking great again. And this is by no means a show car. Part of the reason we're using rattle cans and not completely disassembling this transmission. So just take it easy. Take it easy, all right? It's just a project anyone can do in their garage. Last coat, we're going to go ahead and spray this on medium wet. We could do a second coat and then do the last coat medium wet. However, I don't want it to be too glossy, just enough to add a little protection. So let's finish this up. All right, let's lay it on somewhat wet. I've given the paint 24 hours to cure. Let's go ahead and remove the masking tape and take a look at how the transmission turned out. Let's do this. And there you go, a fresh, durable finish without spending a ton of cash. If you found this tutorial helpful, give this video a thumbs up. Let me know what you think down in the comments. Be sure to subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one. Peace out. Peace out.